Gaming Network. Today, we're level 37, we're on day 89. Our world is a normal difficulty. This is strictly for streaming. I have other accounts on official and on a Discord server. A Trado server, sorry. This is a playthrough. From 0 to 50. We're teaching the community how to level up efficiently and quickly. This is our fort, our development so far. It's a pyramid design. We have a condenser over here. We have just humanoid figures. We collect them. We have our merchants on display over here and friendly humans. Breeding happens over here. Crafting here. We stand in the middle to collect experience from both. Right here is the hot spot. You're close to this and you're close to this. If we craft at both stations, we power level ourselves. We're trying not to right now to stay lower level. Now that we have got our single shot rifle, see the attack power on that? 1100. Very, very high. It's basically all we need. From here we have everyone collecting and working. Nothing gets meshed in this design. We have everything lowered to keep efficiency up. We have our spa and other amenities. Would appear Bushi doesn't like this area. I'll have to fix it later. We might have to reduce the size of the pyramid. We don't want anything meshing or overlapping at all. Hopefully they can navigate through this. You should actually be working right now. Our bins might be full. Now they're just having a time. We'll pull everything in and pull everything out, just the harvesters. Everything else seems to be working effectively. Anything not working, basically. Let's pull everything. There we go. If you go to the end of your list, it should all be there. Go to planters, water, electricity, crafters, wood and metal, harvesters. What else do we have? You can put another water out there, level it up a bit. Let's see how that works in the environment. This is a +3 wood. And put the Mammarist out as well. We're breeding. Or we were breeding Anubises. We wanted to get Earth Emperor. And some other stats on one. We've made our perfect Earth Emperor over here. Lucky Ferocious Earth Emperor runner. From here we're using this for more power oil, metal farm, speed. These are really good damage. Let's see how they work with the formula today. Trying different things out and slotting different things. This doesn't add nature damage to our attack. We'll slot it out since we're not farming today. We'll use Verdash for his passive. Possibly, yeah, throw her in the mix today. As you can see, everyone likes to work. We'll put the feeding station close. Over here, the Anubis has gathered the stone. They hit it, someone collects it, and stashes it. As you can see, we have the food conveniently set here behind, so they don't have to move far to eat. We'll check. Very good. We have more than enough beds. When we started our build, we placed beds all around the perimeter over here. We will pick them up later when we make more or other beds. But up here, this side of the base is doing very good for no one coming over. We're working out the mechanics or mechanisms of the game to make sure it works perfect. Here we have all of our water beds, or all of our, vegetable beds, flowers, just for aesthetics. You can place this wherever you want in the radius of your base, and it does work. I put it here just for symmetry. Over here we have more water production. This requires water, and this requires water. Hence, the Flowerbled's being here. So he waters this, and then he doesn't even move. He just waters all of this. And he eats from here. No issues, ever. As you can see, we put spas near this location, so they don't have to go far. 1 and 2 for the big guys, they like to take breaks. And I mean, why wouldn't you take care of your pals that do everything for you? Automated. From here he does the power. Once it's at 100%, if it reaches that, he'll help or assist with wood, crafting, or other things that we engage in. We're level 37. We're trying not to stand too close to this environment. As you see at the top of my screen, we are just passively getting experience. You could technically just go to work or go to school or any of your recreationals, and you would technically you'd level out. It would take a long time, but you would reach max level. For example, you could just stand in front of the wood pit. As long as they are working, you are getting experience. The faster that circle completes a rotation, the faster you get experience. Experience levels you for those that are having difficulty. It's not a grind. You can just stand here and let it happen while you're showering or brushing your teeth or petting your dog. Whatever. Okay. Proximity, very important in the game. You want to stand near the creation of your products or the production of your resources. I'm going to get away from this. From here, for experience reasons only, you can make spheres. We're going to check our inventory. We probably need to make a bunch. Yes. So we're going to make a bunch of the highest tier as we can. Make 43. Well, decent. I'll put Anubis on this. Once he engages crafting, all of the other guys are going to come assist. These normally take a long time to make. If you put your team to work, and you have the right team, Anubises and other crafters, as you see, or artisans is the proper term, your Ultraspheres will create 4 to 12 times faster. 1,200% faster. It's good math. You want the game to move that fast for you. If you look at the top left of the screen right now, I'm level 37. But while these pods are creating, I'm getting a lot of XP. I'm also getting the passive experience from everyone harvesting and working in the base very efficiently. That's why you don't want your workers traveling and getting stuck in things. The less they work, the less they do, the less XP you get. Yes. In the end, it's down to math. Again, always, every video game. If you min-max it and really calculate it, it gets really simple once you figure out the things that are really important. This is my 4th playthrough. I'm doing it just for you guys and for myself to progress myself in the PvP environment when it is enabled. I'm literally kitty cutting a engineered plan to speed level myself and be the alpha on whatever server I play on. I do this for every survival game, and I'm always the alpha. Trust me. I don't know if you guys watch or play Ark at all, but I used to be pretty consumed by that game. It and everything relative to it, I know like the back of my hand. I tend to absorb video games unlike most people, or I look at them differently, probably because I see them as a number instead of a pretty picture. This is a pretty picture though, don't get me wrong. This is all math to me. If I look at the structure, I'm seeing 6, 6, and 3. That's what I see. I don't know what you guys see, but sorry for that. That That'll probably hurt your head a little bit. Don't think about that one. It's not a gift. It's a curse. Okay. From here, we have all of our high-level pods made. We grabbed them already. Wumpa! We're the best. We're going to make as many of those as we can. Queuing, or prompting, our crafter on it, so that he pulls everybody else over here. Everyone else is busy. There we go. As you see, another crafter's coming to assist. Once they go to eat from a feed station, the second they're done eating, they will think about what they're going to do. They always think about coming to help you. As you can see, a Grisbolt was thinking about coming on his way, but he just ate there. He's coming back. So after he ate, she just went to go eat. She came back to assist. This is a pure indicator of functionality of a base. Your pals need to eat, and then they need to go back to their workstations. As you see, everyone over there, they were eating and going back. But the Anubis is going to town on that stone. We'll go investigate. Once this is done crafting, we'll see how they're doing. Excellent. We're going to craft. We don't need any more gigas. We could use a lot of these. We'll make. We're not going to make that many. We'll make 100 of these. Look at my experience. Top left of screen. Okay, that was a quick 1,000. Wasn't bad. We'll make another 100 just to show you how fast you can get experience via crafting. I'll make 200 here. Just, if you see my experience right now, I'm plus 86. Or, sorry. That's my brain throwing decimals around. So we're at 864. We're going to start production. From there, we're at 1,000. 1,100. This is 100 experience per second. Okay. How much experience do we need to level? 54,000. It's a good chunk. That's 544 seconds. That's 10 minutes. Technically, if you had enough resources and you stood here for 10 minutes crafting pots, I would go from level 37 to 38, and I would have... what would I have? Let's see if we can do the math. We'd have 10,000 pods. Roughly. Maybe a little bit less. I hope that was close. I'll do the math later and let you know if I was right. Maybe not. Let me know in the comments. Nah, you can't. This is made for kids. Awesome. Okay. So from here, we have all our pods made. We're going to check our inventory, make sure we're repaired. We are. We have medicine in case we get sick. And our food of choice is the omelet right now. Eating it improves attack by 10% for a period of time. Our pals also eat this and get stronger. Their numbers are much higher than yours. Your pals do thousands of damage, so 10% is hundreds of damage increase. Multiplicative on top of everything else. Multiplicative damage increases are very strong. They don't start at the beginning of the multiplier, they start at the end of the equation. If you have done math, to this degree, you know what I'm talking about. If not, later on in life, you will know exactly what I'm saying. Hopefully, that is the idea. Do your math, do your science, and you will be the best at this game. That's how I'm good at it. I use math and science, everything I learned at school. Okay. From here, we're going to push higher tier content, but we're also going to take a little look at the establishment to make sure it's in full functionality. We're leveling this Anubis today, so we're bringing him out with us. From here, we're just going to fast travel up to the first encounter we're going to engage. Oh, we did that backwards. Oops. Okay, well, we fast traveled back to base. We're nervous. We're making a video. From here, you fly up, straight to the boss arena. I strategically place my main base, or first main base. Once I hit level 40, 45, we're going to move this main structure to another location. I'll show you how to do that very quickly too. This will be my 4th time moving this exact design, slightly modified again. Okay, so Civilization, Experience Farm, and PAL Fluids, etc., etc. Just taking you through the course of my beginnings. So, now that we have the high pressured rifle, things don't stand much of a chance, but it's okay. We're gonna sphere it anyways, for potential stats. Oh, no we're not. We're just gonna collect the civilization parts and the PAL fluids. From here you leave and go to the next boss. We're going to do a quick efficient circuit right now, minimizing travel times and other inconveniences for leveling. From here straight down to the waypoint. We're checking our ammunition on the bottom right of the screen. We have 246. That is enough to do what we're doing. From here we're going to the small settlement. It's where we're going to exit as well to sell all of our valuables. Okay. Small settlement, 73 negative 486. Here you can buy your pals, you can buy crafting regions, etc., etc. I usually like to start from on top of the structure. From here, if you don't have a flyer, you can go through this tunnel, north by northwest, and take the scenic route to King Paka. Here, you venture through this tunnel, and you'll see the reveal of our good sir, King Paka. If you have a bow, oh, we have aggressors in the area. We're going to clear the area to make sure we don't have any interference with the encounter. There's a good chance he's going to mess with us. From here, you can take out the ads and the boss. We're going to capture him as we want his weight value. Ooh, he dodged it. Here, payback. Wow. Big target. Missing a lot. He always does the belly flop. It's one of our favorites. It's kind of funny. As you can see, we've done him a few times. We know all of his abilities. Nice and calm. Belly flop. Grab the pot on the ground. Might use that. No, thank you. We have a rush war coming in. No, thank you. Dodging the big ball. There we go. When you see him starting that, you want to take your time and just wait it out, or reload. We could probably pot it at this point. We'll see if we can use a lesser to save resources. If you have a shocking stick, you could give him a shock. It'll increase the chances of capture. From here. That's a level 1 pod. Okay. I'm going to throw 2. They don't take metal. They don't take anything. They're very cheap. One last one. They're just Paldeum. We get hundreds of thousands of it for free now. From here we're going to try the Mega. I doubt it. Hyper next. We won't waste anyone's time. Wow. Miss. From here, you pull out your flyer. Straight up. You see the bridge. To the left of the bridge is the small settlement. From here we engage our glider, 4-speed. As you see, waypoint. To your left, there's a cave. That's where I'm getting all the Paldeum for very cheap. or very quickly and efficiently. Here you can sell stone and other things for gold and buy medicine or other crafting regions. Next up on the list, we're hitting Chillet. I'm kind of scoping a plan here. Chillet is southeast from location. Naturally, flyer straight up. Compass top of the screen, southeast. Southwest. Going to make sure we're flying the right way. You can always do that while you're gliding. From here, we have Chillet. It's a level 10. It's almost nighttime, so it's going to go to sleep. If it does, you get the crit chance on it. If you're low level, it makes it very easy to put it down. We capture things as we can sell them for lots of gold. Capture over the other option. Okay. From here, I'm going straight up and south to Mammarest. It's much higher level than us and it has high value. But it's easy to kill with kiting mechanics. If you need tombats, this is the location. At 170, negative 440, roughly. There's also a waypoint here. Grassy Behemoth Hills, that's how you can get here instantly. To engage in Mammarest if you wish. There's also daydreams here at nighttime. Very useful. Since it's nighttime, we have the advantage. We get the first shot. After this, we'll use our fire crossbow to give him fire damage. That damage over time is very strong for big targets like this. It'll assist us, and you can always pull your pal out to save him. Don't let him get hit by those big abilities. This guy's slow. You can slow him down with your pals like so. Wait for the dodge. Once he's distracted, you can pull your pal back in if you wish, like so. And then throw him back out. He will assist you the entire way. If he's coming in for a melee like this, you can use your Gale Claw to politely kite while your pal does most of the work. As you can see, you'll get knocked back by your pal's abilities, or slowed if you use a slowing, or electrocuted if you use those. Okay. We're not taking any hits, we're kiting. Full control of the environment, taking our time. Saving our pal from big damage abilities like that. And going back to kiting. Here we need to wait for the dodge, like so. We're using the crossbow as a cheaper form of ammunition. We buy the arrows with gold. It's 15 for 5. If I put him down, I could buy a lot of arrows, probably thousands. So the consumption of 100 here is not bad. We have some aggressors in the area. Not very polite. We'll use a tame just to assist us for a second. Or a pal. We still have the kite going, he hasn't stopped. Interestingly enough. We'll use a pod just to slow it down for a second. And take out the aggressors in the area. You can use these as defense as well. Since we weren't paying attention, we're going to get hit. As you can see, the fire isn't burning him anymore from the crossbow, so he isn't going down as fast as he was. This has high value early game. you get the fire crossbow. You can actually buy it with gold for 25,000 at a fire merchant location. Posted one of my previous videos, I believe. We'll be going there today to tame the merchants, as they have high value for that reason. I'm gonna try it out. We do have ultras. That'll be the next step. That's a confirm. From here, we'll collect whatever regents were on the ground. We don't want to leave these behind. Okay. We already did the penguin. From here you could do a Lithidrin, Univolt, Gunmoss, Lunaris. You can just do the whole chain. We're just going to do Univolt because it's close. And it's around our level, giving it more value and more regions. Directly east of us, or west, sorry, my apologies. Encounters just over the lake in this area. We'll use the reload to break the glider. As, ooh, it just woke up. It was sleeping. Oh wait, no, it's sleeping. Here. Wake up call. Lightning damage hurts a lot, so you want to dodge. And it will shock you and leave you in place. Like before, we're going to protect our buddies from big slow abilities, like so. You want to dodge this. Just wait for it, it's very fast, but you can chain your dodges together. Here you can run in one direction, and it'll save you. You can't dodge if you're nervous. He's coming in for a melee, so you back up, and you pod. Protecting it from your pal. Next boss. We're going to go directly east now that we went west to get here. Always flying straight up. The maximum verticality increases your horizontal movement afterwards. The higher up you go, the farther across you can travel, saving your stamina and your pals. Naturally on my character I have jacked up stamina of 190 to 9 points put into it, just to allow my glider to go farther. I will be pumping more points in that later on. That's probably my next stat. I'll probably put the next 2 or 3 in there. We need lift monks. We're going to get a lot of experience for taming them. Watch, it's a level 4. We don't even have to harm it. It's just going to politely go on the pod. Look at the screen, top right, or top left. Plus 5,000. Let's get plus 5,000 experience for a blue sphere. That is 1 stone, 1 palladium, 1 wood, I believe. Maybe it's 2, 2, and 2, but it's very cheap. Okay. I'm getting distracted with our victory of experience. Waypoints over here. Once we get to the waypoint, we're going to go north. Ah, peaceful music. Okay. So we did everything here. From here we're going to get War Sect. Level 30 boss. Lots of PAL fluid in the area if you need that. Naturally, beaches, Godfins, PAL fluid, they also give you plus 10 attack power if they're in your inventory or party. Probably use a pal to help us with this one, just to speed it up. That wasn't nice. Verdash adds grass damage to our attacks. As you can see, he increases how much damage we do. He also has nice knockbacks. And he's a melee type, so he gets in the face and kicks. Adds a nice effect to our playstyle. Use a pal that complements your playstyle. If you use a triple shot bow with this gentleman, each arrow, each projectile does his grass, which is very, very effective early and late game if you upgrade him. Oof, that really hurt. We're in trouble. No, we're not. We know the power of roll dodge. And we have math. So this pillar over here is a huge LOS, and it blocks bosses in there. Oh, not this guy. Blocks most of them. Take that back. In other encounters, we use that pillar to stop projectiles. This guy is big, so we're going to use a full-size pillar to block his projectiles. And block him. That was not successful. He's big, and his horns go through pillars as they should. From here, oh, wrong sphere. We're at 40%, 60. That should go in. Let's see. We'll prep another pod just in case. Perfect. Check in the area to make sure there's no chests. We might have missed one based on us trying to be fast. Fast. From here back to the waypoint, we do need a couple of these. Note the experience. We already have 10 of these, so we're not getting full value. We're not getting 5,000. We're getting just a couple hundred, unfortunately. But we want to breed these up later. The fact that they give us attack damage makes us do more damage later on, which helps us push content faster. Oof, terrible. Once you engage combat with one, others in the area will help as others, but their abilities are a little bit stronger. These guys will bully you even if you're a couple levels higher than them, if you don't play smart. Okay, next boss. Elizabeth. To get to Elizabeth, you're going here, Lake Center. Her icon is posted here, but the entrance to get to her is at 32 negative 87. Lake Center. As per usual, we're flying straight up. There's also a cave here. Teleport, cave, extremely fast Paldium, and other resources. Always pay note to these. I'm actually going to mark this here so that I know there's a cave. I'm going to put a star for caves. Okay. From here we go straight up northeast, north by northeast. We're going to use the flyer. Naturally straight up. Gale Claw's in the area here, so we're using as our glider. The Dark Egg is drawing some attention. From here, you can either run down up the path. I believe we need one or two of these as well. Pardon me? Oh, well. That's what you get. I wasn't paying attention. From here, you can slide or glide your way down to speed things up. If you get Runner Swift and other things on your Gale Claw, aka glider. You'll move faster. Okay, what do we have? Let's see how we bred this. Let's see how he does. He's a boss. Can't normally get him. We have videos on how to do it. She's coming in for a melee, so naturally we're going to get out. Lightning Bolt. Oh, you are very good, Orzurg. Big fan of him. That shock enables her to get captured easier. We'll let him enable one more, and then we'll try to pot her. Big damage. Maybe too high. We'll switch to the crossbow. Fire damage is her counter, and it does a great damage over time effect. Great way to save ammunition as well, or cost. As you can see, it sets her and ignites her. So each projectile is doing much more damage than you see on impact. From here we're going to use electricity to increase the chances of capture. If she gets shocked, we will throw the pod. Right here. Close enough. We'll try it out. You did good, buddy. Get back in there. You're getting close. We don't let our pals die. We try to keep them all alive. There's usually a chest here. Beautiful. Okay, on the way up. We just hit level 38. It's moving fast. Today we're going to push. I believe the harder of the bosses. We're going for Shadowbeak. We're going to try and tame Frost Alien and Necromus and the others after. Maybe go for Necromus and Paladius before I go for the dragons. As you can see, we hit level 38. Technology, what do we get? Hopefully a shotgun. We get lettuce. Ooh, lettuce is very good. It makes our workers 20% more efficient. Everything. 20% more experience, 20% more crafting. Ice mines, you could place these down to help you. Refrigerator. Don't use it too often. Lily Sphere is very nice. I'm doing Elizabeth to try and get her version of the spear. Next. Back to the waypoint. Same way we came. We know what's up over here. You fly straight up. If you look at your compass, we have the star of the cave that we moved, or marked, and we have the fast travel point. You can just ignore these guys if you wish, or you can help the pals in the area. From here, we did Warsect, so we're going to Valet. Since our base is located at Penking, we know the timers of all of them, so when he resets, we know we can do all this. We do it in a full circuit to make sure we're doing it on cooldown for maximum efficiency. We're using a fire crossbow on him because his weakness is fire. As you can see, the numbers are red, which means it is his counter. Some are crits, some are just extra damages because of the environment, as stated. Pillars work very good for this specific boss, as his abilities. That nut does a lot. You can pull your pals out of it and set them somewhere safe, and use the pillar. If he gets under half, we will sphere it and use a different pal, preserving our pal army so we don't have to go back and heal. Anubis is very strong early game as he dodges different attacks. Introducing Anubis, our favorite. Anubis just wants to throw out hand signals. Please, sir, use a roundhouse. There we go. Finally, a roundhouse kick by our favorite. He doesn't do much damage to grass because he is ground. Naturally, plants grow in earth. Earth is good for plants. It doesn't do much damage to them. If I were a plant, I would imagine fire would be my counter. So now that Vanna has healed up a little bit, we're going to pull it back out and engage our strategy originally. We're going to take a couple hits to assist at saving our pal when we can. Our shield is in good shape, so is our health, so we will stand here. We won't eat this, that will hurt a lot. That's why it's slow and telegraphed. From here we're going to try it. He's not into it today. Big purple dust cloud. Big purple dust cloud, I repeat. From here, we're going to get our guy back out of that, not always. That is our highest tier sphere, and I repeat, that is not good luck. We're going to prep our crossbow for another shot. From here, the green, and we're going to use our pal again. We're approaching 50% health, so we have to be careful. Always pay attention to your health bar at the bottom if you're getting low. Please stand in front of a column. You do not want to lose all your time and effort spent and boss encounters. Let your pals do the work for you, and let your shield regenerate. Wait for it, it's about to queue. Once the shield regenerates, we can go back into combat. In control, and not afraid where we make mistakes. From here the boss is under 20%, so we can put our pal away, and we know we can take a couple hits to control the environment. Now we're sphering. And prepping another one. Perfect. Thank you. From here we're going to Verdash, as you see at the bottom. We want better stats and more so we can combine them for his passive. He makes us run faster, and he adds extra damage, extra grass damage to our attacks, making lesser tier weapons better. From here, directly east, Verdash, convenient and fast. We do need a couple of these, they increase our weight as well. Fire is their counter. As you see, very effective on them. So is kiting, as it is on most things. After the headshot, we're going to throw a pod to increase our chances of capture. Okay, dungeon. He's green, he has leaves, he is grass. If you look up top, it says Verdash, it'll tell you what he is up top. It announces it for you. Big rock. I do like that ability. He's going to go down fast since we have fire teams. And we're using a fire crossbow, we're countering him ×2. We will protect our pal from that. If you pay attention to the abilities that move fast, sometimes you don't have to dodge them. The slow ones are highly suggested that you dodge. The rock does a lot of damage as well, but we know based on math and his health that we're going to win this. From here he's coming in for a melee, so we can kite permanently with Gale Claw. if we so wish. Once he approaches 20%, we'll pod our team. They'll probably be roughly the same health if he doesn't change his focus. We might just do it from here. We do have the fire damage over time effect, and our shield is up, so we're not too concerned. What percent are you? He's at 11%. He's coming in for a melee, we know, so we're going to prep the retreat. At 29%. I doubt it. Oh, thank you. Making it easy for me. Okay. As you see, 5,000 per capture. Point or big tip right now. Pal deck. Pay attention to these. I get 5,000 for capturing one of these. I get 5,000. You know, I have 8 times 5, 40,000 experience. I could run out with the blue sphere and not even shoot a bullet and sphere these right now. Okay. In order to level, I need 205,000. I need to capture 40 of those things, roughly. If you have a sphere gun, you could just run out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and level yourself. That's why I didn't capture them at the end, so I can speed level myself at the end. Since they're lower levels. We do need some more of these. That would have been a good time for the pod. There it is. Okay. From here. I believe we have completed the run. We'll go take a look. No, here it is. There it is. Last one. Wumpo button. We also need to do some of the flowers. The female flowers. Which are located over here. Petalia. We'll go for her first, actually. She's closer to location. This might be the last one. As we need to repair. And get more ammunition, etc. I will make you watch me do that. Behind door number 1, or 7, I'm lost track, we have Petalia. She is also grass. Fire is her counter. Fire crossbow. Fire team. Engaging. As you see, the burn does great damage. That's 3 sets of 12. 40 plus 36, 76. I was just saying 76. I wasn't thinking of the first number. We're going to pod to assist. And from here find a pillar. We don't need to do this. We're just explaining what you have to do if you're in danger. Okay? As you see, she can't shoot through solid objects. You could just hang out here. Those go through the pillars. Water. Very strong. She's still on fire. We are still doing damage to her. Okay. We'll use our pal again. We know that we can't dodge, roll, or duck through those. We'll give it a shot. Get rid of our pal to engage in full control. This is a melee ability. You can just politely jump away from that. This is the last arrow we're going to use as the fire is doing quite a bit of damage to her. Fingers crossed. If not, we're going to prod her. Thank you. Successful Petalia. On our way to the next. From here, we're going back to Wumpo. Up here. Wumpo Batan. I would throw Anubis into the mix right now, but he is time consuming based on our attack power and weaponry. The Desert Runaway is something that we're probably going to take back for collection purposes. We'll use hypers on him. Never mind. Wumpo Batan is northwest of this location, so we're going to go north by northwest slightly. Up high straight. When you fly up, you get a good look of all of the map and everything in the area. The geography is important. As you can see, the effigies, they increase our capture percent chance. The green things glowing on the ground. Tip right here, doing this at nighttime, they will illuminate from a distance. Illuminate means shine bright. From here we're going straight up and back down. We see a water egg on our 3 up here. We're gonna have to investigate. Inventory's full. Okay, we're not going to investigate. We have some very high level water pals right now, so we're not too concerned with the small egg. In front of us we have Wumpo Batan. Shortly. As stated above, he's also grass. So naturally we're using fire with our fire crossbow. I want to see how much damage the rifle does. So 75 damage. That's 1 refined metal. Or a fraction of it's actually 0.20. This fire crossbow. Oh. Crossbow. We'll reload our gun just in case. Sitting for 42. And burning after. It literally does more damage than a refined metal weapon. You unlock the crossbow very early, and you can get ammunition for extremely cheap. You could sell your stone and buy the bullets for stone. Stone you get passively and infinitely at your base, by the way. Our health is starting to drop, so we will try to dodge more of the mechanics. Specifically the big nut. We're going to take our friend out of danger. Throwing out Anubis. He is ground, so he takes reduced damage from grass. But he's also significantly lower level. Maybe not the right choice. We use an Ultra. We don't want to waste the consumption of lesser pods or spheres to save our resources. After this, we will attempt, and we'll use Orzurk for his lightning capability, protecting him from those. If he puts a shock on this, we will have a better pod chance. Here it is. We'll prep from here. That's successful. Thank you. This is a JP Gaming Network. Very efficient, very fast boss speed farm. As you can see in my inventory, we have 33 civilization parts. We started with 0. Precious pelt, all this. I'm going to show you what to do with it when you're done this specific run. From here we need to get to the waypoint. We know the waypoint is east by southeast. Back to our flyer. Look at your compass, top of screen, place it south by southeast, flying up as high as you can. From here, glider. We need to go more east, as we can see. Flyer back out in front of us, and up as high as we can. Now we have the waypoint indicator on our compass, so we can set perfect trajectory for it. And that is how you eliminate bosses and get resources very fast and very efficiently. From here you can either go back to base and stash everything that you encumbered, or you can go to the small settlement where we started, or one of the starting locations at 80, negative 485. From here you can coast your way down to the merchant. The merchant loves all the things that you just got from the bosses. Precious entrails is only meant to be sold. You can't craft with this. It's not meant for keeping and stashing. Precious plumes, same thing. They're blue for a reason, and say can be sold at a merchant for a high price for a reason. They're not used for anything else, so do not consolidate or collect and hoard these. You want to just sell them. Here we got 20,350. That's a good amount of gold, and we got 33 civilization parts. From here we sell it, and we organize. Next step. Since I spent 300, I spent 225 arrows. I'm gonna go replace them. So 20,000 gold. That's what we made. We need to go to Fisherman's Point to tame the pal that sells us these arrows. We really want to not have to come here and get them. So we're going to climb to the top of this tree and scout. I think the target's down there. Okay, we got it from here. Now that you're on top of this roof and no one can see you. Do you see him? We don't want to put him down. So I think maybe we can just prod him with this. And hopefully he doesn't go down. Okay? As you see, they don't like it in the area. So you're going to LOS behind columns. Okay? That's how you do it. That's how you bring the fire hose back to your base. There is another pal that sells over here. So we LOS in the structures. They can't shoot through them. From here, you prod him, and then on the side of the face, nicely. He might not be convinced after one, so you have to use more than one. And you definitely want to use Ultra Sears for them. Thank you, sir. That's 2 merchants we just encumbered for our base. Very important stuff. They sell us very important regions. Okay, from here, we're going to go back to base and show you what we just got. I'm not sure why the guards aren't angry with us anymore. That was very, very lucky. So back to base, right beside Panking, where it all started. It's been roughly an hour, but from here, if we check Panking, we know how long it's going to be for all the other bosses to reset. So we have 14 minutes, 30 seconds. From here, when this resets, since we did our circuit engineered the way it was, we know we could do exactly all those bosses in 14 minutes and get 20,000 gold, 33 civilization parts, and everything that follows. That's very good. From here we got the 2 merchants that you just saw, so we're gonna give them a reveal. This is the base. I think we showed it already in this clip. From here we're gonna sort by PAL deck number. They're always in the front. Wandering merchant. We'll pull out one of the Mastons. You, please, show me what you have. So now at base, we can buy Mega Spheres if we wish. We can also buy skill fruits. Very, very strong. Teaching fire skills to your water teams or other teams that you like is going to assist you in killing bosses. These are all very good. I prefer buying them over making them as they take a long time to craft. I also buy my leather. I buy high quality powell when needed, along with lettuce seeds and other essential things. So now that we pulled him out, we're going to name this individual later, and we're going to slot this gentleman. From here, he sells our crown BP, the golden crown schematic, a helmet, and a graduate cap. This helmet is a baseball cap, by the way. You can also buy heat resistant chest and heat resistant ring from him. This is the crossbow that we're using. The ammunition for this crossbow, it's very cheap. We could buy that many. We're not going to. Yes, we are. We like it that much. Okay? Now we have 1,700 fire arrows. I just used 300. I could do that 3 more times or 2 more times over, no problem. I could actually do it with no arrows, but I choose to shoot to help increase damage output. As always, peace and love, and I hope you enjoyed the content. This is a JP Gaming Network video. Please like and sub if this was helpful. And I will. Regardless, I will make more content. Cheers, guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching this full hour stream.